Coming up first, ladies and gentlemen, she's an amazing woman. She's a reviewer of sorts. The one and only Cynthia Falconcrest.
I like that song. Flip it, reverse it. Because why not? Get your nails done. Thank you. Let's just keep it going. I am Cynthia Falconcrest. I am a film critic and executioner. Hello, Kimberly. I see you brought your entourage with you tonight. Yesterday was my birthday. Thanks. As I no longer enjoy cake. I had planned on spending an intimate evening at home with my assistant, Ricardo. And my favorite video treat, Ben-Hur! Starring the delectably delicious, albeit dearly departed Charlton Heston. My plans, however, were aborted when my editor, Kevin, gave me a jingle and insisted that I immediately turn in a review of Jersey Shore. Well, happy fucking birthday to me! And now for my review! Jersey Shore. Otherwise known as baboon shit parfait. Was a disaster of apocalyptic proportions. What the fuck is going on? This is what's considered programming? What's next? Rounding up a bunch of fat people and locking them in some sort of compound and making them sweat and cry as we watch them try to lose weight? Why don't you gather up a gaggle of vapid, desperate, nasty little women and ply them with champagne and smooth jazz, or as I like to call it, Satan's mixtape, as they compete for the attention of some ridiculous douchebag who will choose one of them to be his lifelong cocksuck and spawn his retarded child, who will no doubt grow up one day to be an executive at NBC and or shoot somebody in the face. Glad you all agree. Speaking of which, while I was watching Jersey Shore, where was a 12 gauge when I needed it? Is it just me, or is everybody on that show completely hideous? Paulie D looks like the Joker. Snooki looks like a discarded hot dog that's been left in the sun for 72 years. And Mike, how the hell did he get on? Hey, everybody, here's the situation. There's a 45-year-old man living in your house, and he's wanted for statutory rape. Who here is a fan of the show? Come on, show yourselves. You. Do everybody in New York City a favor and get out. Go move to the Jersey Shore, set yourself up on a balcony with a bunch of wine coolers so you can watch these abortions of humanity without commercial interruption until you drink yourself to death, you fucking piece of shit. I also didn't care for the writing. To go any further her into this shit stain of a series would be as pointless and depressing as trying to convince anyone that Jay Leno is funny. So I'll leave you with this. Maybe one day Jennifer Aniston will be interesting. And maybe one day John Mayo will remove his thumb from his own butt. And maybe one day Jennifer Lopez will unlock Mark Anthony from the basement that she keeps him in order to do something other than stand next to her in a photograph looking like a victim of the plague. But until that day comes, if you see me at the movies, don't kick my fucking seat! I'm Cynthia Falconcrest. Thank you. Good night.
Livia Scott! Livia Scott! And Cynthia Falconcrest.